I'm the new Sugar the West. The day one, I ain't have to get put on the set. Bang what I bleed, I'ma push it to death. In a world that ain't safe, only bullets protect. I wish a nigga would disrespect. I'ma knock his ass out, put my foot on his neck. I could plead the fifth, but I wouldn't confess. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Young Woo back with some more on the block news, man. On my next topic, I want to speak on this lady that just got shot. Matter of fact, I want to speak on a girl that just got shot. I'm not sure if she was an adult, a young teen. You feel me? I just heard a little bit of what I seen from Instagram. You feel me? Apparently, from the story that I hear is, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Young Woo back with some more on the block news, man. I just want to get into this story that I've been seeing and hearing on YouTube and Instagram about the girl that apparently called 911 because she was threatened and there was people outside her house trying to get her. But when the police pulled up, she had a knife in her hand. But when the police pulled up, she was outside her gate with a knife in her hand. Now listen, we got to understand this. We got to understand this. We already know it's a possibility that when you call the police, shit can get wrong. That's number one. That's the first thing you should know, being black or any person, period, that's calling the police. You got to understand that the police are bound to do some shit wrong, whether it's accidental or on purpose. Some shit bound to go wrong. It's a possibility. It don't always do. You feel me? We're going to give credit where it's due. It don't always go wrong, but it's a possibility, right? Now, we hear all these stories, you feel me, on the internet, on the news, on Instagram, on all these social media platforms about people getting killed by police officers. You feel me? George Floyd, you feel me? The officer that killed him, he just got convicted. You feel me? Shout out to that. You feel me? Shout out to the jurors, you feel me, that found him guilty. You feel me? That we needed that. You feel me? We needed some real justice in our community, not just the black community, but for the people in general. You feel me? Because we've been treated wrong for so long. But you feel me? It kind of hurt my heart when I heard the story of the police killing the girl. So, you know, perspective, right? First thing you hear, like, the police killed a black girl. Like, that's the story. Killed the girl today. But then now I'm seeing the picture of her on Instagram. You feel me? She got that motherfucking knife cocked back. Now you gotta understand this. The police is not your motherfucking army. They not coming for that. You feel me? Whoever got a weapon, they don't give a fuck who called the police, nigga. You are a motherfucking threat to their life and a threat to the people around you. You feel me? You just like committed suicide by calling the police. You feel me? Then running back outside with a knife. I understand if you call the police. Listen, kids. If it's kids watching my channel, you got to understand this. If you even have the opportunity to call the police, this is what I understand. Listen, if you even had the opportunity to call the police, you feel me, and get out the whole story, you feeling threatened, the girls outside your house or wherever they at, that tells me you were in a safe place at the time. You did not, because if you're in a threat, if it's a bunch of bitches pulling up to whoop your ass, you picking up with the phone, they gonna snatch that phone out your hand, they gonna slam that shit. You ain't gonna get a chance to call the police. I know when it's time, man, a nigga, what you pick? Give me that phone, nigga. You ain't calling nobody, nigga. Fuck the police, nigga. I'm gonna beat your ass, right? So if it's a group of you about to beat your ass, you ain't gonna have time to call the police. So once I heard she had time to call the police, you feel me, that let me know she was somewhere safe. Like maybe she was inside the house and the girls was threatening her from outside. So I guess what maybe she was trying to do was, you feel me, call and let them know it was also self-defense shit, right? But here's where she fucked up. I'm gonna tell you, here's where she fucked up, you feel me? When the police pulled up, not only did she have a knife in her hand, but she was outside her gate, you feel me, on the street. That's not your property. That's not where you stay. You gotta understand the difference. If a motherfucker come in your gate, threaten you, you feel me, you might have that upper hand to claim self-defense. But when you outside your gate and they see you only with a knife, you feel me, and it ain't nobody else with no weapons, you the suspect. You called the police on yourself. You feel me? You called the police on yourself. It's a sad situation, a very unfortunate situation. Of course, I didn't want it to happen. You feel me? Of course, I'm tired of the police killing our people, but you got to understand the situation. Listen, the police, They act off fear, you feel me? They just scared as you are. They just got guns. They just got guns and uniforms and the motherfucking government back behind them. But if they ain't had that, they'll be just as scared as you is in the situation. So they see a knife and they see a fist fight, they got guns, they squeezing. They already coming to the fucking situation, adrenaline rushing. They don't know what the fuck about to go down. Everybody's scared of the situation. You got a knife. So it don't matter how many bitches really out there, they more scared of you than you are of them. Cause listen, if I ain't got no motherfucking weapon, I see a big ass machete, I'm backing the fuck off. I'm backing the fuck off. I'm leaving. Hey, we gotta go because listen, she got the upper hand this time. You feel we gonna come back later. We leaving. So if the police pull up, all they see is a bunch of black women fighting. They don't know which one. To they understand that y'all might look the same, you feel me? Y'all might look the same to them, you feel me? They just seen a bunch of black women, you feel me? It ain't no description of you feel me? It was too many girls for her to describe them all, you feel me? It was probably more pulling up, you feel me? But she went back outside. That's where she messed up, you feel me? You can't go back outside. If you're going to call the police, if you're going to play that role and call the police and find somewhere safe to be, that's where you got to go. If you're going to get on that gang shit and call the army, you got to call your gang. You can't call the police for your backup. They not on your side like that. They trying to disarm the threat by any means. And you know they first means is murder. You got to understand that. Yeah, they could have shot in the air. But how that picture is froze, it looked like the time you could have shot in the air, you probably could have stabbed somebody, killed somebody. They not on their property no more. She was on the street in front of the driveway, not in the driveway, but in front of the driveway, not in the gate, but outside the gate. You feel me? So that's the first thing I seen, you feel me? This has been a lesson, like this is a lesson for us, you feel me? Like we know, yes, the police, they kill us, they will kill us. Man, since they'll kill us, they'll beat us, they'll rob us, they'll shoot us, right? So when I go outside, that's my understanding. Like the police, like they'll do all this shit to me. So guess what? I'm trying to avoid all that shit, right? I'm trying to avoid all that shit. I'm trying to make it home. So guess what? Man, first of all, number one, I'm not calling the police for them type of situations. I'm not calling the police, right? I don't call the police, right? Because I try to avoid drama as much as possible. Move like the president. Move the right way and not the light way. Like the gang splitters say, you feel me? But you just got to, you got to be smarter, man. You got to be smarter. Like, you got to pick a side. You got to pick a side, man. You got to pick a side. They acting off fear. Feel me? The body cam image showed your arm cocked back. Feel me? They don't know which one of the girls called the police. They probably think you in the house, and then them bitches, the threat is all outside. They probably just think all the bitches they seen was one of the bitches you called on. They didn't know you was out there. They thought you was in the house safe. You feel me? The threat that you called, they thought they seen it when they seen you with a knife cocked back. You feel me? And the first thing that the police do is reach for their gun. So listen, the first thing in my mind when I go outside, right? My understanding is that the police, man, they killing our people. You feel me? But it ain't about right and wrong right now when I'm speaking on. It's about understanding, you feel me? So I understand that they got a gun and they got a badge, you feel me? On the real, they got the upper hand on me, you feel me? Now, I want to make it home safe. You feel me? Anything we could discuss to the police right here, we could discuss later. We could get a lawyer if it's really, really a big deal, right? I'm trying to get home, so guess what? We're going to act respectful. You feel me? We ain't gonna have no weapons. We gonna get the weapons out the way, right? We gonna keep them away. We ain't gonna have no weapons near us. We ain't gonna bring the police no threat. You feel me? Because guess what? You know what they'll do to you. You feel me? They got the upper hand. Listen, don't call the police if you're gonna be thinking they're gonna be your backup, because they'll kill your ass too, man. It's the perfect example. You feel me? When I go outside, I'm trying to make it home. You feel me? So that gotta be in your mind with every decision you make. You feel me? You gotta try to make it home. When you call the police, never think they on your motherfucking side. You could never think that they on your side. You feel me? Like I done been in situations, you feel me, where I done been in situations where people I love, you feel me, they just was involved in car accidents. You feel me? I pull up to the scene, trying to check on my people, make sure they straight, right? The officer like, get your hands off your waist. I'm like, what's going on with you, bro? We the victims here, you feel me? What you talking about, get my hand? Why would I pull up to a car crash with a gun? Like, it's no need. Like, why? I see the police already right there. Why would I go to the scene of the police trying to check on my people with a gun on my waist? Think about it. You feel me? But I understand that they fear me. They scared of me. You feel me? Or they looking for a reason to kill me. You feel me? So guess what? I'm moving accordingly. I'm like, okay, let me get my hands right here though, but I ain't got nothing in my pockets though. You feel me? Ain't nothing on my waist. You feel me? Ain't nothing right here, but that make you more comfortable. Okay. You feel me? Guess what? I made it home. I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker think about me, thought about me, call me coward, whatever. Nigga could have went to jail. Nigga could have been dead. You feel me? Just off some bullshit. But guess what? I made it back home. Now, if I would have thought the situation was bigger than what I thought it was, you feel me? I could have got a lawyer, but I made it home. That's my main thing. But listen, man, listen. I just want to say this. This shit kind of starts at home, though. You feel me? We need more social education as well as financial education. You feel me? We got to understand how to spend money, how money works, how to invest money, how to save money. You feel me? How to distribute money, how to manage money. We got to understand how society works. You feel me? We got to understand that the laws, you feel me? We got to understand our rights. You feel me? Our parents. Y'all need to teach y'all kids, man, what's going on in the world, like, about the police. Because apparently, you feel me, unfortunately for this young lady, I don't know her name, rest in peace to the young lady. My condolences to her family. But I guess she didn't understand, or she may have not been taught that these police don't give a fuck about us. You feel me? Listen, and this is not no hate speech to the police. You feel me? This is just what I've seen. You feel me? Listen, this is not to discredit all officers or all police officers, you feel me? But we understand that anytime you call the police, shit can go bad, you feel me? Shit can go real bad. That's why a lot of people in the community try to avoid calling the police, because once you call the police, you already know a motherfucker either finna go to jail or die, you feel me? And if you want to avoid that, you should avoid the situation, you feel me? But listen, man, I want to know what y'all think in the comments, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, man. My name is Young Woo. This is On The Block News.
I just bought some new jewelry to flex, plus a whole zip with a cush for the stress. Tryna own the block in my hood and invest. Blood, sweat, and tears with a bruise on my flesh. Took some losses, but ain't lose no respect. Eyes wide open, watch my shoes and my steps. Even in my hood, and I'm bulling my jacks. Cause every single time I watch the news, it's a death. I'm still here, I know I gotta be blessed. I pop blocks, tried to flock for a check. Pulled over, but the cops got finesse. Tell me what you need, and I got it for less. I was raised on the block by the vets. One of a kind, you cannot copy my fresh. You could catch some shots to your chest. Tryna show me your body get stretched. I gotta keep my foot on their neck. Get out of line with me, I'ma put them in check.